y'all, what's up? It's Adventures with Ariel, and today we are talking about the best ways to do Disney World as a couple. For a lot of people, when they think about Disney World, it conjures up images of kids and families. I've talked about this before, and I think Disney World can be a great place for adults, especially couples. There are so many romantic and fun things to do at Disney World with your significant other. I think some of these things you could do on a honeymoon. I think some of these things you could do on just a simple romantic getaway, on a trip you're taking to Disney World where you don't necessarily want to spend a lot of money, but you still want to do some very, fun things. So let's dive right in. I know there's things you can do, like you can do spa days, you could do carriage rides. Those do tend to vary on the pricier side. On this channel, I'm all about helping y'all save some money. So one thing I like to suggest, and we've talked about this in videos before, but I absolutely love to resort hop at Disney World. Take it from me. They do not care if you walk into their resorts. It's really easy to get to the Disney resorts because there are buses everywhere from the parks, Disney Springs. These buses will take you to any resort you want to go to, and I think resort hopping is a really great and fun thing to do with your significant other without spending any money. One of my favorite things to do at the Polynesian Resort is to sit on the beach and watch the fireworks. At night under the stars, it can be very romantic. That is when my husband proposed to me a few years ago. We were watching Wishes across the lake, and as the finale started, he pulled out the ring. So just a side note, while you're at the Polynesian, check out one of the Dole Whips there, because you can get a Dole Whip at Magic Kingdom. You usually do have to wait in a little longer of a line. Dole Whips are in high demand at Magic Kingdom. Grab a Dole Whip, walk around. While you're resort hopping, I would also recommend the Grand Floridian has this amazing orchestra that plays every night from 4 o'clock until 10 p.m. The lobby of the Grand Floridian is just so elegant and beautiful, and just taking a seat and listening to that music, it's pretty majestic, I have to say. So I would definitely recommend doing that. Last time I was there, they were playing some Beauty and the Beast, and Beauty and the Beast is my favorite Disney movie, and I was like, I'm in love. It's free, you guys. I would also recommend taking a stroll around Disney's Boardwalk, because there's something about Disney's Boardwalk at night that just makes it truly magical. I can't quite explain it. So basically what Disney's Boardwalk is, it's just like a handful of shops and restaurants all surrounding this beautiful lake. You can take a casual walk. You can grab ice cream at Ample Hills Creamery. The ice cream, I used to eat it there all the time on my college program. It's absolutely delicious. You could even go dancing. They have a dance hall there, or you can get some musical entertainment at Jelly Roll's piano bar. See some of the dueling pianos. It's super cool. I would highly recommend checking that out. And these are very adult, kind of romantic things to do that are not in the parks. So something you could do when you're getting to the boardwalk, when you're at Disney Springs, is take one of the water taxis. They are free, and it's really just a nice, calm, quiet break. It's been a crazy day. You've been running around from ride to ride, and it's just very relaxing and quiet. Snuggle up with your significant other and, take a nice water taxi ride while you're on your way to the boardwalk. Or if you're in Disney Springs, or if you're going to visit the Yacht and Beach Club, you can see all the different hotels and scenery on the way. The best time, take one of those on the water at dusk. Sometimes you even get the taxi to yourself if you take it kind of later in the day. Let's talk about the parks. You want to spend a lot of quality time with your significant other, and you don't want to worry about a lot of kids. I mean, kids are great, but sometimes you just want a little bit of quiet time, a little bit more adult time. I get it. I feel ya. If you want to avoid children, I would say take advantage of those extra magic hours. Extra magic hours are, depending on what time of the week it is, some parks will open a few hours later than they usually do, or they will open an hour early. Now, I suggest that you take advantage of those later hours on certain days that certain parks are open. It's about 11 a.m. to around 3 p.m. is the most busy. And if you're willing to stay up until 1 a.m. and take advantage of the extra magic hours, you can still get a full 8-hour day in the parks, even if you don't show up until 3 p.m., which is pretty sweet. The rides are really fun at night, even before the extra magic hours kick in. And it's not nearly as crowded, and you can be at the top of Splash Mountain and see the whole Magic Kingdom right in front of you, and all lit up, and it's absolutely beautiful. Going on the rides at night are a little underrated in my opinion. It's a lot of fun. It's better than the daytime, and it's a lot cooler at night too. Now, another nice romantic thing to do, and this is going back to the Disney resorts. A lot of this goes back to the resorts. That's where I find some of the most romantic things are, at these Disney resorts. Disney offers movies under the stars, and movies under the stars is really, really cool. What they do is Disney will project a movie outside. So whether you're sitting poolside or you're surrounded by Florida woodlands like you would be probably at the Fort Wilderness Resort, you can just enjoy a relaxing evening of sitting with your significant other and watching a classic Disney movie under the stars. They show them, I think, almost every night. You can look up the schedule online, but I would highly recommend that. And these are complimentary. These are free if you're staying at the resorts, or even if you're not staying at the resorts. Of course, another thing you're gonna wanna do is splurge at Disney Springs for that more adult feel. If you wanna know more about Disney Springs, I would recommend checking out my Disney Tips and Tricks for Adults video. I think you'll really enjoy it, and I talk about some of the fun things you can do as an adult at Disney Springs and some ways you can save money. But there are some very nice restaurants at Disney Springs that have that adult feel, including House of Blues, Raglan Road, and Paradiso 37. Many great restaurants with bars and music entertainment. Just sit back, grab a drink. Last thing I'm gonna talk about is, of course, what we're all thinking, Epcot's Drink Around the World Showcase. It's a really appealing activity for those eager to sample some of the world's finest beers, wines, drinks, all in one setting. I think this activity is perfect for a couple. You can stroll hand in hand. It's very scenic. Just get immersed in the atmosphere there. It's pretty incredible, especially at night. Once again, I would recommend going at night. It's so beautiful. In my opinion, the most romantic pavilions, the France and Italy pavilions. You can't get more romantic than France and Italy. In Italy, the Tutto Gusto wine cellar, hope I'm pronouncing that right, which stocks more than 200 bottles of fine Italian wines. And the wine in Italy is excellent. I love it there. Just sitting down and just taking it all in at night, it's a truly, I would say, magical experience. Magical and romantic. Those are some of my favorite things to do in Disney World when you're going with your significant other, when you're going as a couple, when you just want that romantic getaway and you don't want to spend that much money. Of course, the Drink Around the World Showcase will cost you money. Anyways, I love talking about this with you guys, and I hope you got some great ideas for your next romantic getaway to Disney World. I'm trying to make more Disney videos, but I'm also trying to branch out a little bit and do other theme parks. I love exploring new theme parks, just going on new adventures, and that's what this channel is all about. So if you like what you saw, please, please, please subscribe, and I will put out more videos like this. And then please comment down below, let me know what you thought, let me know what are some of the most romantic things you've done at Disney World, or if you've been proposed there. And yeah, please go easy on me in the comments, you guys. You know, I'm just still new on YouTube, and I'm still trying to figure this whole thing out, so go easy on me, don't be too mean. No, just kidding. Be honest with me. I would highly recommend you check out the video up there. If you would like more tips and tricks on doing Disney World as an adult, if you click up there, you can see me compare the Disney World rides to the Universal rides, talk about the ultimate theme park rivalry. Thank you so much for watching, and have a magical day.